am Jean-Louis Missika. I'm Deputy Mayor of Paris. I'm in charge of urban planning, architecture, the Greater Paris and economic development. This idea of speaking of invisible and visible city is excellent because there is always an invisible city. If you look at a city like Paris, all the underground city is invisible. And the reason is that it's a city of services. And this disconnection between this invisible city and the visible city is a prejudice for the people. We can have a better use of the underground. A livable city is a city where people feel happy, and a city where people feel comfortable, and a city where people can speak one another in the streets, in the public space. It's a vision of the public space, not totally devoted to cars and to engines. And when you began to look at the city with this point of view, it changed radically the urban design. So all these questions are simultaneously questions of infrastructure, but also questions of making the city more livable. What's interesting is when you have a conversation with a mayor from all over the world, you understand that the problems are very similar. Cities have a problem of pollution, have a problem with cars, have a problem with density or not enough density, the choice of the right level of density. They have a problem with climate, flooding. For example, Prague and Paris have a high risk of flooding of their rivers. They have problem of cleaning the city. They have a problem of financing, a problem, of course, of transportation and mobility, and housing. Housing is a very, very critical question all over the world because you will have more and more people living in the cities, and as far as you serve the city, you need to live in the city. So this is it, you know. Housing is a key problem, and fighting gentrification, making social mixity the main goal of a local government. I think it's the same problem everywhere in the world.